Hi, Coach Dawnay here, coming to you to talk to you today about self-care, about being good to yourself on so many different levels, about taking care and guarding I talked about guarding your gifts before, but this is more like about guarding your temple and about guarding your heart and your mind. There's a passage of scripture that says hope deferred makes your heart sick. It talks about guarding your heart with all diligence because from it comes all of your life force. And I really have been thinking about the things that I have done in the past and the things that I have changed that I do differently now that help me guard my heart. And that's my emotions, my mental, the positive things that I allow to flow in my life. Have you ever seen someone that is so utterly super positive that they're almost like weird? I had a friend that was like that a while ago, and then when I kind of got to know her a little better, I found out that she had some major challenges in her life, and that her being super positive was her way of combating that negative to keep herself mentally and emotionally on an upbeat level to handle everything that was going on. I thought that was really cool. She shared with me that she took those things in differently, processed them differently, so they came out differently. It was about really allowing herself to feel the things that were impacting her life, but not allowing them to shape her mind and her heart. And to keep herself taking very good care of herself, she just chose to be extra positive and to dive deep in the Word. Those things really helped her. And then I think about, the way that we take care of ourselves physically with eating and sleeping and the kinds of exercise that we get. They all have to do with positive, wonderful self-care. If you eat the wrong things, you're not going to feel good in your body. You just won't. It may taste good to you, but eventually that stuff takes a toll on your body because it's not made to keep your body balanced and healthy. It's just made for you to consume it so that you'll want more of it. Did you know that they actually put things in fast food and in restaurant food that is made to make the consumer have a craving for it, have a taste in their mouth for it, and then to come back for it? Studies have shown that there's actually stuff in the food that's made specifically for that purpose. So that's why you want a Big Mac all the time. You don't know why. Or you want the McDonald's fries. For me, it used to be McDonald's fries. Ooh, wait a minute. For me, it used to be McDonald's fries and McDonald's sundae with caramel on the top and hot fudge on the bottom, because I used to dip the French fries that were salted just enough in the sundae and eat it. Oh my God. That used to be wonderful for me until I stopped eating dairy and I realized all of the things that the dairy part of it was doing to my body. Not to mention the salt and the fat and the deep friedness of it all and the processedness of all of that food and how it took a toll on my body, and I gained weight from it. So choosing the things that would make your body function well is important in good self-care. I know we don't like to think about all the squats that we have to pay for in terms of what we do and what we eat, but that's kind of how I trick myself into not eating all kinds of sweets. I realize that I have to pay for that somehow, and I think of it in terms of squats, and I hate squats. So because I hate squats, some stuff is just not worth squats to me. My mother's homemade pound cake, all squats in the world. Worth every squat I could ever do, and some more I couldn't. But somebody else's cake, that store-bought Entenmann's, no, that's not worth squats. It's just not, in my opinion. But for you, it could be something else. For you, it could be, it's not worth the sit-ups. Some people hate sit-ups. It's not worth. And it's also sometimes not worth the toll that it takes on your body eventually. So positive self-care is very important. So that's the outer stuff and that's the inner stuff. But then we're also talking about the spiritual stuff. You have to take time out to spend time getting connected and reconnected regularly. You have to spend time meditating. You have to spend time journaling. You have to spend time writing and communing with God or with whoever you feel like is your higher power. For me, again, it is God. And I recommend highly that you never get disconnected from your source. Because without the source that you have to give you your foundation and your spiritual alignment, you can't accomplish anything in this world. Because everything comes from infinite intelligence. And without that, without being connected to that, there's no way you're going to get what you have to get. It just isn't. Because we can have all the people around us that can give us the information, but if we don't really understand what we need to ask for, we're still out of luck. So I encourage you today to look at your things that you do for positive self-care and to make sure that you use those things wisely. Take time to sleep. It's important. Take time to eat. It's important. Your body needs the right kinds of fuels to keep going. Take time to guard your heart and guard your mind, because those things all manifest in how you live this life in 4G. And when one thing is off, believe me, somewhere down the line, something else is going to suffer. Life in 4G is living in God, living a life of giving, living a life of gratitude, and living unapologetically in your greatness. Take care of yourself.